And then the last mirror to ourselves, number 5, is our self-perception. We'll take a look at self-love. We're going to look at our identity through a filter of our own past. We're going to look at why we suffer and what we get stuck on, yearning for and not creating for ourselves. And then we're going to look at our avoidance behaviors and all of the absolute BS sub-personas that we've set up to get in our way. And then we've created our identity and our self-perception. And once you get to your self-perception, you are a self-perception, self-projection, self-fulfilling prophecy. Because you are a magnet. That's exactly what you're doing. So who am I? And what do I even want? Most people tell me they don't know what they want. I really struggled with this. I had a very general idea of what I wanted. Mostly I was focused on what I didn't want. So I started there. Being worthy of asking and stepping up to receive in equal exchange is one thing. But to actually explore what do I want and why don't I know that is incredible. So what do you want? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Everybody knows what they want. Let me correct that. What do you want instead of what do you want? What do you want? I don't know. But everybody knows. And everybody tells me they don't know. So I would say, oh, come on. You either don't know how to get there, you don't know how to ask for it and get it, or you don't believe you're worth it, right? And everyone goes, but what if I just don't know? So I thought everyone visited the multiverse. No, turns out they don't. I can walk 1,000 futures before I choose the one that lights me up the most. So I want to tell you how to do that for starters. But what do you want? I don't know. Let's unfold that. That's what we're going to do with this class. We're going to unfold what it is you truly want. Because beyond that insurmountable belief that I'm not good enough was also that my needs would never be met, was that core truth that I did not know how to meet my needs, remember? Okay, and I had to learn how to meet my needs. And you don't know what you want when you're so busy over helping everyone else get theirs. So you're not broken. You might be off track. There is nothing wrong with you, okay? In fact, this yearning that you have, that feeling, that yearning of not right or not good enough, it's the calling to self-love. What do I even want? How do I meet my needs? I know what I don't want, and the more I know about what I don't want, the faster I'm attracting it. So self-love, self-acceptance, and self-care, self-soothing, self-value, that's the key, is in the self, right? It's not outside of you. You can only receive what you ask for, accept and allow for yourself. The relationship you have right now is what you believe you're worth. Okay, and are you focused on making that relationship better, loving more, deeper connection, growth, or is it neglected? The job, the career, the business that you have right now in this moment is what you believe you're worth. Are you focused on making it better, more money flow, deeper connection with your clients, growth? Or is it neglected or suspended in fear? The savings account you have right now is what you believe you are worth. You get it, right? You're already creating. You're always creating. You are a master creator. So you're either creating in the negative or you're creating in the positive. But there's no other way. So you're either in lack, creating, in lack, more lack, or you're in love, creating in love, more love. And we'll work through it all. Let's dig into people pleasing first. Where do I begin and where do I end? People pleasers don't know what they want because they don't know where they begin and where they end. It's that simple. How could you when you're so busy pleasing everybody else? Don't you just feel squirmy being called a people pleaser? Ugh. I just hate hearing the word. I have a response to it. I discovered I was, in fact, a people pleaser. Probably your queen. I felt like it was just part of my DNA, and it didn't really matter how much I screamed no on the inside of my mouth, on the inside of my head, my mouth said yes. Didn't matter. I could even be cotton mouth, it would come out. And I always felt trapped and overpowered and victimized by saying yes when I wanted to say no. Not dead serious, victimized. Because it was followed by intense resentment and a feeling of being muzzled, choking on my own inability to speak up my boundaries. If you had asked me why I couldn't speak up, I would have said, wait, it was an option? The world you create for yourself is based on what you pay attention to. What you focus on constantly with certainty is the state in which you dwell and attract from. If you hate it, add conviction, because you just 10x that power. What you're focused on and how you feel about it. There's no right or wrong. There's only what you want. The universe won't reward you if you make the right choice and punish you if you make the wrong one. You are simply constantly attracting, and you're going to get what you are constantly feeling, not thinking. Okay? And you know what you don't want? So let's start there, because if you keep thinking about that you're going to get more of it. So for those with big dreams that you want to activate, you can start creating what you want now, right now, this second, every day. Our daily practice is self-love, self-power. We start every morning. It's life-changing to wake up every day in creation. When you don't value yourself, you get stuck in a victim story. Everything's happening to you, and it feels that way. It truly feels that way. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. It's a drama tunnel. I call it the drama tunnel. There's no light at the end of the drama tunnel because it's more drama, more drama, more drama. And as you come to awareness, you discover how much drama is around you and how much you're contributing to it and how much time you waste in avoidance instead of connecting and living to the dream. And when you live with this low value and you stay in this emotional drama, there is no solution. There is no solution process, because there is no solution. You are out of control. And because the story you've attached to is also not your fault, it's happening to you. And you're in survival mode. So there's no dreams, no plans, no solutions, only fantasy, more yearning, lots of resentment. Your brain can't evolve. You're in survival mode. People with no value don't communicate their emotions because they don't feel worthy of having them. And because of this, they don't ever set boundaries. And because they can't set boundaries, they can't demonstrate boundaries for themselves. When everyone around you has no boundary line, and you don't know where you begin or end, and you don't know what you want, everyone will tell you, and you will be disempowered in this area, and it's easy for people to disrespect you and treat you like you're less. I could not communicate anger or healthy, loving boundaries. I had no boundaries for fear of hurting people or driving them away. That is a people pleaser, 100%. And when you value yourself, you command respect simply because you respect yourself. When you have a story that is, I am not good enough, everybody and everything reflects not good enough back to you. That is a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it goes both ways. I'm going to bring your attention to the fact that this is just, you are focused on this story. Because now, this is not just your past, it's your pain body. It's your story. You've created this identity around these beliefs These are firmly set. I know you want to tell me your story. I know you're burning to tell me your story. Even after I break it all down, you will still come up to me and try and tell me your story. Because wait, your story's different. And if I dissect this story with you, I'm going to keep affirming your origin story. And you will stay in the energy of that story. I want you to disable it. It's a past story. Look at it different eyes, reframe it, tell it a different way. Stop focusing on it in this way. Stop empowering it. Protect the castle now. Stop attracting from this place of lack. Change the story. Change how you see it. Change how you say it. Change how you respond to it emotionally. It's what you are focused on. Just what you are stuck on. See the pattern, stop the story, write a new story. I'm going to show you how. It's about taking control of how you process your emotion and your self-perception. It's about setting powerful life goals with intense self-love to gain confidence and clarity on your path forward. I learned to love myself and speak up for myself. And I set powerful goals with really good boundaries. This means I'm filled with love and trust for myself, and I have so much to offer this world. I have a big, huge heart, and it can love and heal the world, and I don't need acceptance to feel good, and I don't need validation or permission to feel good, and I don't need attention at all, and it feels incredible, and I connect with deeper meaning to all those that I love. I honor my desires, and I treat myself with value. And you know, people say, you're so confident, you're so confident. Confident is something you earn. It's something you work. It comes one day. It shows up. Okay, learning to walk into a room with confidence, learning to trust myself and my intuition, learning to speak up for myself. Every block, I smash through it. You know, and I stood up here and I told my new story, and there was so much pain. But the story didn't end with me being a victim, because suddenly I was showing people the way out. I was showing people how I built a business, how I got financial freedom, how I became successful, and people felt it. And people identified with my fear, and my journey showed them their insecurities and their blocks and their misperceptions about themselves, and my path gave them courage and them permission to start walking theirs. Confidence is power. But self-love is magnetic. People are drawn to light. They're drawn to positivity, healing. People are drawn to hope, beauty, inspiration. People are drawn to empowerment. We all want to be free of pain and confidence, this desirable magnetic energy to stand in the room and be someone that other people love and admire. Confidence is to be who I want to be inside, not what I think you want me to be, not what I think you find lovable, but what I want to be inside. Nobody knows the answer to that but you. That one that I deny, I want to be that thing that I deny in myself, or that I suppress in myself, or that I hold back in myself because I'm too much for everybody, or who I hide, or who I fear I'm not good enough for. Or won't I be accepted? Confidence is to wear what I want to wear, to create a career that I want to go to every day. Confidence is to create the home that I want to live in and fill that space with love so that I can share it with all the people I love. Confidence is to be comfortable in the room. To be comfortable in the room, I hope that they like me, but I'm okay if they don't like me. Confidence is kindness. with open eyes and a big, open, full heart. And when your heart is full, when it's fulfilled, it just flows over. And all you can do is give it to others. And your light just shines so big and bright, and everybody's drawn to it because the heart energy is magnetic life force. Confidence to love yourself, to speak up, to contribute with value, to be heard, to be respected. Confidence is making my decisions with me, not fear. And confidence is setting my boundaries and saying no and not suffering afterwards. Confident people aren't people pleasers because they're more focused on what they want and empowering others to do the same. Confidence is doing what I want, following my dreams, connecting to my physical body, and finding joy in all I do. I want you to go to the mirror at some point today. I want you to look into your eyes, and as we now start to do the work to create ourselves and bring value to every area of our lives, I want you to go to the mirror, look in your eyes, and say, I choose you. And I will choose you over and over and over without pause, without doubt, in a heartbeat. I will keep choosing you. And then you can start creating the life for that person.